français à côté de vous?
Bah moi déjà.
Non, mais très bien, mais ok, alors il n'y a aucun problème, je le répète.
The extremely convoluted, unnecessary... Okay, Damon, calm down. This is the process of finding an apartment in Paris. Good luck. Oh, okay, now you want to be friends. Now that I finally found my Parisian apartment, now that I finally jumped over the hurdle that is all these systems put in place to really keep me out. Well, guess what? I did it. Okay, let's run through the process of how to get an apartment here in Paris. Not easy, my friends. It's really not. Now, this is really funny to me. I do YouTube. You're watching this video on YouTube. I'm self-employed. I'm in France on a talent visa. The French government wants me to be here. They granted my visa to keep making videos about Paris and the French culture and language. Cool, I'm down. So then I come here, but here's the deal. Whoa. French landlords want people who work for French companies who have French pay stubs, or those who are students. But then, if you just rewind and remember why I'm here because people want me to do this. So if I am doing that, or that, I would not be here doing this. Now, it's hot in here and I don't care. And this shirt has a reputation of, you know, just the buttons start coming off. Now, if you have French friends or people living in Paris, most of them will tell you to cheat, to fake your documents. Basically, say that you earn more times the rent than you actually do. That was not my issue. I make good money. I have YouTube. I've been doing this full time for 4 years. That's not my issue. My issue is that I don't have French pay stubs and that I don't have a French student card because I am neither of the two. Do I need to go over this again? And I still remember, geez, I told you, I still remember my first phone call. I was very picky and this is what I said.
Oui, je voulais savoir, je vois que c'est meublé, mais si je voulais pas que ça soit meublé, que si moi je voulais le meubler, est-ce que ça pose un problème? Ah oui, donc il faut garder les meubles quand même. Oula, je comprends. Ok, donc bon, je comprends et je vous appelle si je vois quelque chose d'autre. Ok, ciao, ciao, bonne journée. Au revoir.
So after a few more weeks of walking into agencies and writing emails, I'm like, I'm gonna spend the next 2 days calling everybody. Roll the clip. Sorry, before you roll the clip, just realize when you're doing this process, everybody you talk to will say something different. So if it's not this thing, it's this new law. And if it's not the new law, then it's the agency's way of doing things.
Une assurance loyer impayé, l'exigence de validation doit être une imposition en France. Vous pouvez trouver une location, mais il ne faut pas qu'il y ait cette fichue assurance loyer impayé. Qui contraint, qui donne des contraintes un petit peu stupides. C'est juste ça qui pose problème, c'est pas autre chose. Mais heureusement, vous avez, je parle pour cette location-là, on est d'accord?
Like I said, every agency will tell you something different. So this one's issue, I don't have an assurance loyer impayé.
Quand vous trouvez une location, il vous sera certainement demandé un garant.
Oh, get a garant. Oh, that'll be easy, okay.
Bonjour, je viens de voir une annonce sur louer vite, un duplex de 945 €, qui m'intéresse.
D'accord. Alors vous êtes salarié, étudiant?
Ah là là, la question.
Oui, monsieur. Je dois rien payer sur le lien, c'est pour ça.
Parce que, ouais, je suis travailleur indépendant avec un garant.
Alors, on ne prend pas de garant.
Oh, they don't accept garant. They only accept people who are working for a French company with French pay stubs, or that's a student, and this does not make sense. How can you take a student who makes no money, or somebody who works for a French company who might not make 3 times the rent, 3 times the rent, and then you have me, hello, hi, hey, I have money. I have a cool job, I'm a cool person, I have multiple videos, you can see I'm a good guy. They don't care. The garant system, you ready for it? It's a greedy system. It's a greedy system because why do you need a garant and a security deposit? Y'all, if I don't pay my rent, take my security deposit and boom, we're done. You know, you can rent it out to somebody else the next day. It's not like there's a shortage of people looking for housing in Paris. Everyone wants to live in Paris. There are 5 people behind me looking for this apartment. It's not like your apartment's just gonna sit empty. It's a greedy system because now they can take the past tenant's garant to pay and in addition have a new tenant moving in and now they have double the rent. Greedy!
Vous êtes indépendant depuis combien de temps?
Depuis 4 ans, je fais ça aux États-Unis, mais je viens de m'installer en France et je cherche un appartement.
Ouais, alors nous, ça sera pas possible.
Bref, pour mon cas, parce que c'est ce que toutes les agences me disent, il faudra trouver quoi exactement, like, comment je peux aider mon dossier.
Et que vous rentrez pas dans les cases des assurances, passez directement par un propriétaire.
Par un propriétaire, ok. Ah, c'est juste qu'il n'y a pas des beaux appartements comme ça sur PAP.
Bonne journée.
Bonne journée. Like, this seems like something like an old rule that somebody in France created so that they don't give apartments to immigrants who came here. And I'm a white immigrant and this is happening to me, so I can't even imagine, geez, anybody else. And I have a French name, like, and it's hard for me. Impossible. So I just called another agency. This has probably been like my 10th phone call. Not one has given me the opportunity to see an apartment. And I like started to get a little frustrated on the phone with her because I feel like, again, this is a common theme of people just being like, that's the way it is. I don't live my life by that's the way it is. No, why is it like that? What can we do to change it if it doesn't make sense? I'm not here on this freaking planet to just accept the way that things were before I was born. Like, I have the opportunity to change that. And it's frustrating when people are just very complacent. So I'm over here being freaking livid, trying to find this damn apartment. Maybe I need to change my energy because this bad karma I'm putting out. But it's not, I did not initiate the bad karma. It's annoying. You know what, I'm gonna call them back and be like, sorry, what was the reason again? Okay, this apartment was so damn beautiful. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. It's not that beautiful, but I like the idea. Yo, look at those hardwood floors. Okay, that's cute. That's not.
Merci de votre patience. Nous allons très vite vous répondre. Bonjour.
Bonjour, je crois que je viens de parler avec vous, peut-être pas vous, à propos de l'appartement 1050.
Ça doit être ma collègue.
Bon, je parle français comme deuxième langue. Est-ce que vous pouvez juste répéter le pourquoi? Je peux pas... Mon dossier ne passera pas?
Ah, je ne sais pas pourquoi votre dossier ne passera pas, monsieur. Je sais pas, je connais pas votre dossier.
Ok, donc est-ce que je peux parler avec votre collègue alors?
Oui, je vous fais patienter un instant. J'en 21. Qui s'y connaît aussi bien?
So sexy.
Allô?
Alors, je viens de parler avec vous il y a 1 heure à propos de l'appartement 1050.
Oui, monsieur.
Est-ce que vous pouvez juste répéter une autre fois les raisons pour lesquelles?
Les garanties qui sont demandées, il faut que la personne, le futur locataire, soit en contrat à durée indéterminée. Il faut qu'il soit hors de la période d'essai.
Très bien.
Il faut que les revenus soient 3 fois le montant du loyer.
Très bien.
Car il n'y a pas de garantie, nous ne prenons pas de garantie sur les personnes qui sont salariées. Si la personne est étudiante, il faut que les garants physiques aient 3 fois le montant du loyer et qu'ils soient résidents français.
Ok, donc par exemple, si dans le cas où je voulais l'appartement, je peux aller à l'école pour être étudiant et puis mon
si
dossier
vous avez
passerait.
une carte, en fait, il faut également que vous ayez des garants.
Dans mon cas, dans mon dossier, quand je travaille pour moi-même, c'est un contrat de durée indéterminable. Donc,
Oui, bien sûr.
mais ça passera quand même pas.
Non, parce que il faut que la société soit basée en France.
Okay.
How am I supposed to have my company here if I can't even have an address here to fill out all the paperwork? You know no one will let me have a company here if I don't have a bank account and if I don't have an address. So give me the address so then I can go get the bank account, so then I can go get the assurance d'habitation, so then I can move in and get my internet to then fill out all the paperwork to have my company here. That's a fake rule. You're making up rules.
Non, c'est juste dommage parce que je trouve très beau l'appartement. Mais bon.
Je comprends. Je suis désolée, monsieur.
Ok, passe une bonne journée.
Merci, au revoir.
Au revoir. You see, it's like they make up rules that don't need to be rules because I can pay for this apartment. This is how it works in France. You have a job and it's either CDD, contrat durée déterminée, or CDI, contrat durée indéterminable or something, which means like
Basically, it's really hard for French employers to fire you. So what you really want when you're like looking for a job is a CDI, because then it means you can have your job for basically the rest of your life without like being fearful of being fired. And that's what they want, because if you have that, then that means the French employer has to pay you every month. But like, what? I work for myself, I'm basically in a CDI, because it's not like I can fire myself. It's like you need to think a little bit more in my scenario, but it still makes all the sense. And it's frustrating to be working with gatekeepers who don't get it. But wait, if you get them on the phone, you're already a step ahead, everybody. Most of the time, they won't even pick up the phone. It's like, why even put a phone number if you're not gonna pick up the phone? Or why even put a phone number if it doesn't work? Bad business practices. How do these people have apartments in Paris, but me, someone whose like business is thriving, can't even get one? God. You know what? Since I'm already on a roll this morning, I might as well just take advantage of this rage and figure out the rest of my apartment search. We're gonna call some more places. Okay, we're calling Arcon, Ciel Immobilier, freaking Rainbow Real Estate Agency. Show me some happiness, please. What bullshit can I get with now? Okay.
Le numéro que vous avez demandé n'est pas attribué ou n'est pas accessible. Votre appel ne peut aboutir.
The number on the website is no longer a number. Okay. It's 12:20, like. And not in. I'll have to call him later. Mary's Home Immobilier. Oh my god, I haven't heard this sound. Hello? Since the 90s. Hello? Next!
Bienvenue chez Sophia, correspondant. Merci de bien vouloir rester en ligne. Vous êtes propriétaire bailleur?
I gotta stop the camera. You know, life works in funny, funny ways, everybody, because I had to stop the apartment search. I was getting upset every day. I don't like to be upset or angry or frustrated or like misunderstood by the world. So I went on Instagram story and I'm like, look everybody, I'm sorry to let you down, but I gotta cool it on the apartment search, figure out what I really wanna do. Maybe I'll go back to the States. If I have to, I will. It was about to be my birthday, and I didn't want to spend my birthday like this, stressed. So my friend from Florida decided to text me and say, hey, let's go to Scotland. And I'm like, I'm embarrassed, I'm right there. So we go to Scotland. Had the best week, I think, of the year, and that's when I logged on to Le Bon Coin. And I did this.
Bonjour, vous êtes Pierre, non? Je suis en vacances et ça marche pas très bien. Oui, vous m'avez dit de vous appeler à propos de l'appartement 11h30, ça marche pour moi, oui. Merci. Ouais, ça se fait tout de suite hein, pour moi. Très bien, merci, c'est très gentil. Ok, ciao, au revoir. If this goes through, he's the nicest man.
Damon Dominique is about to be a little freak tomorrow after 11:30 because I have an apartment showing, my first apartment showing here in Paris. Some guy actually believed me. Right, remember I couldn't get all these other apartments because I don't have my name on French pay stubs. And I'm like, there are other people doing other things like entrepreneurship. So anyways, I reached out, I switched on my strategy, y'all. I went to this website called Le Bon Coin, which is like the French Craigslist. And I said, I cut the guy straight. I said, look, my application keeps getting rejected because I don't fit all these boxes that all these other places need me to fit. He said, give me a call, Damon. I gave him a call. He was really confused. But he said, come by on Sunday. And I said, I'll be there with one of my friends to make sure it's not a scam. So I'll let you know how it goes. It's not my favorite apartment. It's not even like my 10th choice, honestly, but I have confidence that these Libra design skills could make it work. Pause the video, y'all. I had to switch up my strategy. I was being way too nice, and I had to just cut it straight with these people and tell them what I needed. This actually worked. Okay, so here's what I said in French. Hey, Pierre, I would really like to see this apartment. If it's possible, I come back on Saturday. I'm 28, American, and I work on YouTube, and I've been looking for a really nice landlord to help me out with my accommodation. I earn a lot more than $995 per month, but because it's YouTube and therefore not French or
on a French contract, a lot of times my application keeps getting rejected. I would be willing to give you a few months of rent up front to assure you that I could pay this rent, thank you. Which, by the way, I didn't have to do, but I also think that's because he got to meet one of my good French friends, Charlie. Y'all, I pulled out my camera because I'm going on my first apartment search, and the first thing Char goes is, whoa, don't do anything that like could potentially not get you this apartment. I'm gonna put the camera away.
Okay, so he's not gonna see it.
I'm gonna be the most sage person là-dedans. Y'all, I'm so excited to have my first apartment tour. I don't know if this is a scam.
No, it's not a scam, I don't think, because they didn't ask for money.
Should we have a code word if it's bad? Le 9e.
Le 9e?
We'll like start talking about le 9e.
Ok.
Ouais, parce que le 9e...
Oui, c'est vrai que l'appart que t'as vu dans le 9e, il était pas mal aussi.
Exactly.
We can say
That's
that.
like our code word.
Like,
Is that real?
I'm sure it's real. Like, I'm
Char.
And I'm your official garant.
I was not expecting that. Y'all, this is the last of me putting my camera on a trash can because I think...
I did oui because I know that.
You're moving with me, Char. Okay, it was so necessary to have you there because he saw you,
Yeah.
and I think he felt comfortable that you were like French and that you like support me.
Yeah.
Day I get back to Paris, it's a beautiful day. I have a visite pour un appartement, and within a minute of me being in there, the man says, I really just want somebody, like, I don't care about the application, I don't care about all these documents, I just want somebody who wants this apartment. Him being a French man and seeing that I have a, like, great French friend to be there and, like, support me and vouch for me, I think he said, like, all right, I'll give this guy a chance. So I packed up my things the next morning, walked into his office, and then walked right out.
These are called clés. I got the keys. I got the key. Why am I so white? Damn. I signed a contract. And I was a little skeptical because it said 3 years. And I'm like, whoa, a contract? What? A lease is not 3 years. A lease is 1 year and then it gets renewed. Here in Paris, apparently, they can't kick you out of your apartment for officially 3 years or whatever you sign on your contract. What?
Shoes on or shoes off? Oh, right, it doesn't matter, because I'm in my place, y'all. I went to his office this morning, a very corporate office, on the Champs-Elysees, and I signed the contract. I think it was the quietest I've ever been in my life. I was so intimidated, I was so nervous, I didn't know if I was signing things, it was a lot of French, it was a lot of math. I had to give months rent, I had to get the security deposit. I'm so excited. You know my Libra will come through and I will design this place to look great. This is probably one of the smallest apartments that I've had. And that's okay, because even in my other apartment in Los Angeles, that was like too much room. I don't need that much room. I could sleep in this little chimney right here. All I wanted was charm and location. Did I mention the chimney? I am so thankful that I found a landlord en le bon coin. Everyone, I found my apartment en le bon coin. And I found my landlord who wanted to I think he just wanted to help me. So I thank him for giving me a chance. And I thank my friend Charlene for also signing up to be my garant. So this is it, baby. Bienvenue chez moi. Okay, if you're looking for an apartment in Paris, I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Either one, go on Airbnb and contact multiple hosts. Put in your dates for like 2-3 months. See who's renting their place out for 2-3 months. You're gonna look at how much that monthly price costs. Then you're gonna contact the host and you're gonna say, hey, what do you think about renting this place out for 6 months or longer for this price? If that doesn't work, I tried that and there were a few that redirected me to other expat agencies. Type in expat agencies in Google or like English speaking agencies. Or you can go on Le Bon Coin, which is what everyone tells you to do, but the thing is on Le Bon Coin, there's like one new listing every day. And typically if you don't call them within the first 10 seconds, like the apartment's already taken. Write in the comments below how you found your place, if you have any contacts, because I'm sure everyone will be navigating down below. I don't even know what to do first. Well, first I have to get rental insurance. Well, first I have to open a bank account, then get rental insurance, then get my gas and electricity going, then get my internet. Okay, so I have a lot to do actually. I'll see you in the next video. Bisous. See ya.